past, the economic progression made all over the world has given our lives the easier way for us to go by our days. They have reached a fast and broad pathway for our benefit. As new and better technologies reign, new scopes are unlocked, and new industries are shaped that we never thought of being able to rise to this day. Being able to share these transformations will be a very critical aspect in your decision making to pursue a definite career or industry. And that is why Technology Zone is here to help you decide which field fits you. Here are now the top growing industries in the future. Number 1 is IoT, or the Internet of Things. In the earlier years, we only tended to use the internet when we sat in front of our computers. But as years progressed, the internet became accessible on our mobile phones, to our console video games, and today we are heading towards a life without having to say, I'm on the internet anymore. That's why knowing about networks, software, and data communication are essential skills needed in every industry out there. There are high demands for industries like manufacturing, construction, and service to constantly look for new and better internet based means to fuse in with their products in order to gain an advantage in the market. The Internet of Things can actually cover almost everything in the industry today. Number 2. AI, or artificial intelligence. Ever since machinery has acquired knowledge of its own, they have changed and created a big step toward devising actual human consciousness. Today, we live in a society where we use cars for transportation, work with robots, and listen to music made from technology. Some of us have already been doing these kinds of practices. The artificial intelligence field is going to be one of the most dynamic fields for experimentation in the near future. As we see, everything around us seems to be connected thanks to the Internet of Things. Don't get mistaken, artificial intelligence isn't just a topic for computer scientists. We're talking about constructing brains that are similar to yours and maybe much more capable than the others. Number 3. Cybersecurity. We've already tackled two industries that will change our entire lives by depending on computer systems. With this, we will be a lot more vulnerable to cyber attacks. There are many reports that hackers have cracked into bank accounts or bank systems, entered company data, and even gotten our identities through the internet. Without a decent cybersecurity system, hackers might soon have the power to access everything connected to the internet. That is almost everything around us, from our cars to our homes and even medical equipment. In this case, we can only count on the cybersecurity industry. This industry is our primary safety from being violated on the internet by potential risks. Number 4. Genomics. In 2003, the US founded the Human Genome Project, which began in early 1990 and was able to sequence and map human genetic code. The project was said to have cost $3 billion. If genomics remained to cost like that, the industry wouldn't be able to pull off much hope because not everyone is willing to get their hands on that kind of price. But gladly today, genome sequencing is as affordable as $1,000. Also, today, the field is at its highest level of capability because of billionaires like Bill Gates and Google who got in touch with this kind of investment. Through more and more research, facilitated genomics is expected to grow that will completely change our understanding of the human body from each part to being able to cure illnesses. This is an industry that's expected to be worth over $20 billion by 2022. Number 5. Drones. Drone technology is now evolving into more affordable, like how genomics came to be. In the past, It was recorded that there were times when drones frequently were associated with war and bomb dropping. But now it's different. Drones function for tasks like journalism and photography, and some see drones being used by Amazon for deliveries. In the future, we might see more drones being used in everyday living, from agriculture related practices to delivering emergency care for heart attack victims. As drones start to evolve, we might not need the law enforcement agencies to handle security and pick off drones to capture the bad guys. There's no limit for drones to evolve and become better for our society. Number 6. Robotics. In the future, more warehouses and manufacturing companies will include robots in their workforce. We even have Sophia from Saudi Arabia, the first ever humanoid to obtain national citizenship. There are even robots that entertain seniors in retirement homes in Japan. Now, we can see mini robots like Cosmo and Vector that function as a pet to humans. They are all over the internet and are very adorable with their owners. Soon enough, we might be having robot co-workers, robot friends, and house assistant robots. There are many researchers out in the field who are researching what rules will shape our relationship with robots. Number 7. Virtual reality. Being able to recreate particular circumstances and surroundings without incurring the expenses and hazards of a real-life experience unlocks a treasure mine of possible applications which we can or cannot envision at the time. VR technology is being used not just by the military for training their soldiers, but even by people who are taking up their driver's license tests in video games for a much more fun experience in gaming. VR also reached the extent where companies use them to train their employees, just like the ExxonMobil, where they utilize technology to train engineers and workers on fuel production methodology. But before we continue, have you experienced and tried some of the mentioned tech industries above? If you did, please comment and share your experience in the comment section below, and we will surely read it. Number 8. Nanotechnology. There are many reasons why we humans have high hopes in the field of nanotechnology advancements. Currently, nanotechnology is able to reach an application in medicine and agriculture. The possibilities don't stop as this field is being studied about how we can utilize nanotechnology for faster bone cell growth, detection of cancer cells, and creation of self-cleaning surfaces. Also, researchers study enforcing healthier and more effective irrigation methods. All of these potentials indicate that nanotechnology's future has only one direction: limitless progress. Number 9. Renewable energy. For many years, people have been indulged in an existential crisis due to the increasing issues of climate change taking place in our world today as a result of our long-term use of fossil fuels as the primary source of energy. With more and more people realizing the threat of global warming, companies, governments, and individuals are taking action against it through renewable energy. Some of the renewable sources of energy used in the present time are solar and wind. The IoT is set to aid these plans getting materialized by promoting private power supply networks. And as estimated, renewable energy is anticipated to achieve almost 100 power supplies needed to run the world's economy by 2050. Number 10 is sharing economy. We are transcending into a world where we barely own a thing anymore. Most of us have come to realize it's more affordable to just rent anything we can surrender owning. We've been practicing this habit like car rides. Most people find it convenient and cheaper to rent sharing services like Uber. Some find it convenient to rent real estate services like Airbnb. In this current time, More and more services are entering the new sharing norm with built in apps for rental services, household equipment, office spaces, and even boats. Because of smartphones, many people are becoming more connected, which then leads to more access to these sharing services between the providers and consumers. Number 11, e learning. As we divert our future on being dependent on innovative ways rather than formal college ways, where the weight of your understanding is based on your capabilities and not what degrees you have, e learning is absolutely that key. With more people on the internet than ever before, and as virtual reality and artificial intelligence applications become more common in our daily lives, offering more interesting, adaptable, and efficient learning experiences could bring e learning into the primary mode of education in the near future. Number 12, Big Data. As you notice, almost every industry we have mentioned earlier depended on data. Artificial intelligence systems learn from data. Therefore, to increase the effectiveness of our economic decisions, we will first and foremost require excellent data. Whoever can collect data and analyze it well will be an essential participant in the economic future. Data scientists are becoming increasingly important in fields ranging from marketing to medical to government. Number 13, 3D printing. 3D printing technologies have now acquired various kinds of materials. This industry allows any individual to manufacture their spare parts at home and devise them into a new form. This also allows vehicle companies to construct and manufacture their cars easier. This technology is showing us a wise vision of the future where manufacturing is leveled up. 3D printing will evolve our manufacturing powers and make every individual create their own products in their homes. It will also decrease company construction and manufacturing costs. Number 14, blockchain technology. With the Bitcoin craze taking huge attractions to almost all people in the world's financial markets, we always hear the term blockchain. Blockchain is the decentralized public register mechanism at the core of cryptocurrencies. Blockchain is the only technology that has the capacity to establish a decentralized, holistic ecosystem that will make most of the other businesses we listed safer and more efficient. Companies are launching depending on this technology that seeks to place our banking, identity management, and even voting procedures on the blockchain. It's the new form of the internet, and technological advancements will be one of the most significant contributions someone can contribute to the future. This is the Technology Zone. Let us know in the comments section below what other industries you believe will define the future ages. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification bell to be notified anytime we upload new videos.